The Stars of Matariki, written by Day, Macbuel, Yitting, illustrated by AI Image Tool.
My name is Lei. This was my first week in New Zealand after coming from China. Learning a new language and trying to fit into a different culture was really hard. I was so glad tomorrow was a holiday. But, what was the name of the holiday again?
Hi, Lei. Tomorrow is Matariki, the Maori New Year. I want to invite you to my house. My parents' restaurant would be super busy tomorrow, and I didn't want to spend the whole day there.
The next morning, I arrived at Manaki's house bright and early. As soon as I stepped into his backyard, I saw some people digging a big hole in the ground. What are they doing? Is there treasure buried in your backyard?
I wish. That's my dad and Uncle Nikau. They're making a hangi. A hangi is a traditional Maori way of cooking food, Manaki explained. First, we dig a hole. Then we heat up stones in a fire, place food wrapped in leaves on top, and cover it with earth to let it steam underground for hours. It tastes amazing.
Nanny Pania was sitting in a rocking chair, looking at an old photo. When she saw me, her face lit up with a big smile.
Kia ora, kid. Your first Matariki, huh?
Yes, it's my first week in New Zealand. Please tell me more about Matariki. In China, we watch lanterns and eat dumplings for our New Year. You're having hongi. What else do you do?
Matariki is a special time for us. It's when a cluster of stars rises in the sky during winter. It tells us the Maori New Year is beginning. Matariki is about remembering the people we love who have passed away, being thankful for what we have, and dreaming about what we want for the year ahead.
We also tell stories, fly kites, and share yummy food, like our hangi.
And we look at the stars. Each star has a meaning. One is for the ocean, one is for the sky, one is for food, and others for family and dreams. It reminds us how everything in the world is connected.
Wow, I whispered. It's beautiful. It's not just a holiday, it's a feeling. I leaned closer. Nanny, can you tell me one of the stories about the Matariki stars?
A long time ago, when the world was young, the Matariki stars would hide behind the clouds. People didn't know when to plant or harvest. But then, the stars decided to come out and help the people. Each star took on a special job. One watched over the gardens, one cared for the oceans, and another for the winds.
She pointed to the wall. There is a Matariki mirror hanging on the wall.
See that star? That's Tupuanuku. It's the star of food grown in the ground. And that one, Waikato, is for the ocean. And when they shine, we know it's time to celebrate.
Puanuku, trying to copy the way Nanny said it.
These are the stars of Matariki. Each one is special. Would you like to learn their names?
Yes, please, I said quickly. I leaned forward, trying to see every detail.
All right, Matariki is the mother star. She connects them all. Tupuanuku is for food from the ground, like kumara and potatoes. Tupuarangi is for food from the sky, birds and fruit from tall trees. Waiti watches over fresh water, rivers, lakes, and their creatures. Waita, her twin, cares for the ocean and sea life. Waipunarangi brings rain so plants can grow. Urarangi is the wind star. He controls the wind's strength. Pohutukawa helps us remember those we've lost. And finally, Hiwa I Te Rangi, the wishing star. She carries our hopes and dreams into the sky.
This reminds me of the Mid-Autumn Festival in China, I said softly. It's a time when families come together to eat mooncakes and look at the moon. Just like Matariki, it's about being thankful and remembering. I looked down and felt a little quiet. I miss my grandparents. I wish they could see this with me.
That one is Hiwa I Te Rangi. It's the wishing star. When you miss someone, or when you hope for something new, you can whisper your wish to her. When I met Hemi, he ran a small bakery. His biscuits were okay. Nothing special. One rainy day, he accidentally added a spoon of roasted kumara mash into the dough instead of flour. He didn't want to waste it, so he baked it anyway. It was delicious, soft, a little sweet, warm. People started lining up for more.
That mistake turned into magic.
That's what Matariki is about too. Hope, growth, and finding good things, even from mistakes. That one's Tupuarangi, the star of food from the sky, like birds and berries. Hemi loved gathering forest honey too. Would you like to try making Hemi's special biscuits?
Yes, please, we shouted. What if we make Matariki biscuits? I said excitedly. We can give each one a different flavor for a different star.
Yes, just like my Koro Hemi's lucky mix-up. We can try new things.
He added Kumara by accident. Maybe we could add chili powder to one?
Let's test them all. We can name each one after a star.
The hongi was ready. Steam rose from the earth as everyone gathered around.
Let's do a karakia before we eat.
Ha piripiri ana ngā tamariki a papatu anuku I te poho āhuru mōwai o te ukaipo. E he ana, e hā ana, kua ngū te whenua. I te aiotanga o māku, o hauku, ka tiro whakarunga, e ara mai ana, ko Matariki ki te rangi, ko Matariki ahunga nui tū maira.
Try them, I said proudly. Yes, try. Manaki was more excited than me. Uncle Nikau bit into the first one, the chili biscuit.
Phew, that's hot.
That night, I sat by the window and looked up. The stars of Matariki sparkled above me. I thought about the stories, the biscuits, and Nanny's kindness. I knew that even though I was far from home, I wasn't alone. Matariki had shown me that memories, love, and dreams live on in the stars, and in every story we share. Thank you, stars, I whispered. Happy New Year.